So when you hear the expression, God, I wonder what these streets would say if they could talk, Sarasota Street Talk is making the streets talk, and we're recording what they're saying. So that, to me, that is what Sarasota Street Talk is all about.
Sarasota Street Talk is to introduce people of the surroundings.
We're literally right now, we're downtown Sarasota, and we hear people all around us telling different stories. Those are the streets talking.
Scotty, how you doing, sir?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
How you doing?
I'm doing very, very well. Thank you for asking.
We're into the afternoon, which we sometimes don't do, but
usually
a good
it's
reason to do it today.
10 to 1 usually, but we actually do have
or 10 to 12 sometimes too.
Yeah, we're flexible.
But
we have a very special
reason
guest.
To be here. Yes.
But we are here though, as we always are, at the farmers market, right here at the corner of Lemon and Main.
In front of
my name is Mark
Gator
Lecca.
Club and Parker's Books.
Yep,
We always
yep.
give them a shout out.
Yep.
Because they haven't asked us to leave yet.
You ready?
Right?
You done?
Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Mark Lecca. I'm a Caldwell Banker agent downtown with my co-host Scott
Scott Maloff, Summit Lending Solutions in Sarasota, mortgage broker.
Yep. And we're always down here just talking to people downtown here at the farmers market. We have guests that come on, or we just have individuals that pop up. We have no idea who, the stories around here are amazing, and we're always finding out about them every day, including, so I'm minding my own business. Let me tell you the backstory here. So I'm minding my own business, and I went into Rise
Up Cafe.
Rise Up Cafe
over
here
on
on State Street. Yeah. And I went in and I purchased a coffee.
Which you still haven't
Which I still
picked
have
up.
not picked up, by the way. I got so excited when I spoke with our next guest that I just left. I don't know. They owe me a coffee.
I think they close at 6, so you have 5 more hours.
It's going to be extremely cold when I get there. And so I came back here and spoke with our next guest, and they were in the midst of doing something fantastic there that Rise always does, And so I didn't want to take up the time and came here, and they agreed to come and talk with us. And so I guess this is a segue into our guest here.
Yeah.
So please, if you don't mind, introduce yourself.
And you need to get right up here.
And you have to get really just
you probably know this
weirdly
based on
close to the mic. Just
so slide it over if you need to.
Yeah, just
there you go.
Hi. Thank you so much for this invitation. It's an honor for me to be here. My name is Valentina Delgado, and I am Miss Florida Earth, USA.
See what I'm talking about? That was.
And we have Miss Alabama.
Yeah,
as well.
Do we do?
Yes.
Miss
So
wow.
introduce yourself.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Samantha Chapin, and I'm Miss Alabama Earth alongside Miss Florida Earth.
Wow, man! I did not know that. Fantastic. Thank you so much for being on the show here. So you guys were doing some great stuff over at Rise and Eyes. Could you describe a little bit of
Rise Up Cafe?
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Rise Up Cafe.
Yes, well, thank you so much for the lovely invitation. Obviously, we have these fabulous beauties that are right next to us, Miss Florida and Miss Alabama. And what we wanted to be able to do is raise awareness and funds for Rise Up Cafe. And especially with this time of year, what a better way to be able to do that is also incorporate our annual toy drive that the SRQ Women's Expo has been doing locally in the area. We were able to serve over 115 families today, providing toys for children from parents that have been recently laid off. Sometime this is going to be their first Christmas for them. And we're just so excited to be able to have, the support of Miss Florida, Miss Alabama, and then also fabulous business owners that are here locally as well. So we have the Flock SRQ, and we'd love to be able to let them know because they were in support of helping us get these toys for all these children in need.
And you also have the help of your daughter, who's obviously very passionate
Vivian.
about
Yes,
this.
the future Miss Universe here, Vivian Villarreal.
Very, very passionate. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, she's talking too.
Hi, I am Dr. Gina with the Flock SRQ, and we are Sarasota's first indoor play space for tiny tots from 0 to 4.
You know what? I've heard about that.
Are
you a member of? Okay, so I run a group called I Love Downtown Sarasota. It's a Facebook group. And are you a member of the group by any chance? Because I think I've saw a posting of yours.
Yes. So
and we have proof.
With the
That's all right. We're
thousands,
gonna do a bit of readjusting. No worries.
with the thousands of young families moving to Sarasota, we know that there's nowhere for people to take their little ones. So I'm personally not on that page, but we know that a ton of families have been posting about it because they're eager to find an indoor play space for their little ones.
Right. Well, that's cool. And you were supporting what you guys were all doing today.
Exactly. So, of course, since we work with young families, we were in absolute support of gifting these amazing families with an amazing Christmas experience this year.
That's unbelievable.
Cool. So let's ask some questions.
Yeah,
I guess.
absolutely.
I've never interviewed famous people like this. Right? I mean,
So
I'm
what
like,
was-
oh my
okay,
God, what do I do? So
Okay,
being
so-
Miss Florida, we'll start since we're in Florida. Where are you from?
Hi, I was born in Colombia, South America. My family live here in Sarasota, Florida. So I'm Latina, I'm American, and Afro-Latina also. My family live here in Sarasota, which I love, and I live here too.
So we have a Sarasotan representing the entire state.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Sarasota
absolutely.
Queen.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
So how was that process? And to both of you, to actually both of you, the process of going through that the competition, that must have been, is it step by step by step? Do you have to like kind of climb the rung to get there, or is it pretty grueling, right, to do that?
So it actually wasn't too bad. We actually competed in the same ring of the competition. It was an interview section for the both of us to determine our state titles.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so it was an interview. I competed with Sammy, and we both got crowned that day. She was crowned Miss Alabama, and I was crowned Miss Florida.
And so tell us about the next
I'm so full of
step, which is
questions.
Miss
I got so many
USA.
questions.
Yes,
What?
Miss Earth.
I got so many questions.
I
I'm
know.
just
So
thinking
tell us
and
when that
talking. I should be
event
quiet.
happens, the date, the location. Is it something people can see on TV and all that?
Of course, yes, I'm so excited. I'm counting days. It's this December 27 until December 31st, Orlando, Florida, here in my home state.
That's awesome.
And it's going to be online via YouTube Live, so you can watch it and support your candidates. But also we have some Instagrams account, which if you like to follow us and see all our journey and our platforms and our advocacy. So our Instagrams is at Miss Florida Earth and at Miss Alf Earth.
Oh, very, very cool. Okay. And so also, so what you were doing here, and I'm sorry, I don't think you guys discussed it though, but
No.
so what you were doing here at Rise.
Yes.
You
so
were
is-
here
is
for
it
a few hours, right?
A few
Yeah, so
hours
we're
over there.
actually-
Because you went to park your car and didn't come
I-
back for a while. I'm like, what
That was
happened?
my business. I just wanted coffee. I just wanted
A lot
coffee.
of
That's
stunning
still waiting for
beauties,
you.
so
And I
not
saw
surprised.
That coffee's still waiting for you.
A lot of toys there. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, they-
Beaver's up
okay.
to something great. Again, like
Yes.
he's always doing something
Oh,
fantastic.
so you brought the toys there.
Yes,
Oh, it was
so
all on
I
the
was
front.
able
I should have
to
been.
all the
I should have
toys
come
were-
over there.
So
I'm
as the
sorry.
founder of the SRQ Women's Expo, we're actually going to be having our next expo at the Ritz-Carlton on January 27th and 28th. So we're really excited about that. And we wanted to be able to not just, have our mission, which is about supporting women in business through beauty, self-care, and business. We also wanted to be able to make sure that, a lot of these business owners are mothers. A lot of them sometimes either have been laid off or they need to be able to have additional support. And we also wanted to be able to do a collaboration with Beaver on this event. So we were able to get all the toys for these children in need, as well as get every Christmas present for one of their employees.
Oh, that's awesome.
So whatever they
Fantastic.
wanted on their list. And I mean, who better than Santa and Miss Florida, Miss Alabama to give
Right,
those away
right.
to you, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
There were
so
some
I'm
lucky
thinking-
gentlemen, employees at, the Rise Up Cafe. They were very happy today.
I am sure.
And, so that's why we wanted to be able to, help these families in need, support the community as a whole, and, be able to make sure that, hey, we could be able to do the toy drive as well as raise awareness and funds for Rise Up Cafe.
Sure. So how did the individuals who came in, because you mentioned you gave out toys.
Yes,
to
we
individuals.
gave out toys
So,
individually.
how did they apply to be given
So
toys too? Or
I'm
like
very integrated within the community, especially with working with a lot of these mothers. So, having, being the founder of SRQ Women's Expo, we support a lot of these mothers and trying to be able to help them, either they're with the WIC program on an EBT programs, and we work with different non-for-profits, and we reached out to them and let them know, these are some, mothers that, have children that have just come over the border, with Project Heart. Some of them are with Healthy Start Manatee County. We want to be able to make sure that we were reaching as many of these mothers as we possibly could, and we got the exact toy that these children wanted. That's what makes our toy drive so unique.
Oh wow! So there was
is that
a
it
quest
wasn't
taken,
just,
and then
yes, I collected the
wow.
list. got the actual toy that they wanted, and then connected with these mothers. If they couldn't find transportation, I called them an Uber. We wanted to be able to make it as easy and convenient for them. And again, when there's a lot of toy drives, people just collect massive toys and the kids just go there and pick up something. We wrapped them individually. We really wanted to make it special for them so that they could be able to get that exact item they wanted on their list this year.
So how long have you had your organization?
So we actually had our first Women's Expo at the Ritz-Carlton on September 30th.
So you're
actually sold out within 2 weeks of launching the event.
Nice.
We had 318 attendees, and we had 69 businesses. So we did half of the ballroom, and then now we're going to be doing the full ballroom on January 28th at the Ritz-Carlton.
Beautiful.
So if anybody has any interest, in being able to,
how can they? Yeah. How do they get tickets?
How would they get a hold of you?
You go to the srqwomensexpo.com.
Okay.
And we also have our Facebook page, which is the same, SRQ Women's Expo. And with this event, if you want to be an attendee, you can get some fabulous shopping done. You can be able to find all those people that you need, as a homeowner or as a business individual. I mean, the coaches that these women, if you're a business owner and you need to be able to find, different foundations to connect with. Like SCORE is an amazing, local foundation that can be able to help for free mentoring business owners. So there's a lot of networking opportunities for these individuals. So you can have a business, get your booth to be able to attend there, attend for the lunch, the fashion show, and the panel discussion. So there's a lot of really fun ways that we made this event so unique, and we provide free childcare for any business owner.
It's really cool though too when we talk to quite a few people that come by and either just here within town or guests that we have, and finding there's a lot of non-for-profits. And Scott, you work with a lot of non-for-profits.
I do.
And
there's
frankly,
like 1,600 in Sarasota.
And there's there's quite a few. Please keep in touch with us. Please give us your information, because it's really becoming apparent that we should probably come up with some sort of a network that everybody can kind of get in, because obviously you can help somebody that helps somebody else, and they can help you with certain things, and they can all work together.
Yeah, and that's the key that we really want to make sure is that there's always going to be somebody that you need to be able to reach out to. You just may not know how to be able to do that. And as a former city commissioner within Miami-Dade, I really strived on being able to support women in business, because I think that, with being able to manage the household, taking care of your kids, trying to be able to run a successful business, it's very difficult. And we need to be able to support these women. And even though you mentioned there's about 1,600 of these non-for-profits, there's not one that is taking care of these women that have small children, that have children at home at any age group, and supporting them through their business initiatives. And that's why with the Women's Expo at the Ritz-Carlton, the SRQ Women's Expo was able to kind of find that niche and be able to support these women in business and these family-run businesses.
Scott, so I was going to say, do you see city commissioner traits in this woman right here? I totally see it.
We know some of
I'm
the
just listening
here now, yeah.
Okay, so here's someone who can get things.
But so
they get things done.
So SRQ community that I'm on the board with. So it's Tara, Jessica, and Kristen, and they're all self-employed women.
Yes.
On the board, and I'm a self-employed man on the board. So that's how you grow your businesses and you network and all that stuff.
Of course.
Right?
And we need to support these families.
Yeah.
I mean, like my husband has his baseball academy, and I'm running, the administrative aspect of that business. I think that it's, that family-run unit and being able to support these businesses, because they give the opportunities for us to be able to have that freedom and not that 9-to-5 chain, the ball situation where we're stuck at a desk. I can be able to take care of my daughter, provide everything that she needs, by having the freedom to be able to explore and do those things. And we want to give people more opportunities to support them in these initiatives.
So let's get back to the Miss Florida and Miss Alabama. Tell us a little bit about yourself, as far as, are you in school? Where are you at in school? What are you studying?
Well, I am a medical doctor myself. I just graduated in June.
From
a medical doctor. I'm a medical doctor. I'm a doctor.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, so I'm studying right now in college. I'm doing some extra credits. And then I want to go next year to do my MBA in health, because I want to be a leader. And my platform is Fight the Blues, Breathe Green, because I advocate for mental health. But I want to do it like in a big scale. I want to do it globally. So I want to be that leader that change the world to those kids. So I want to I want to explore. I want to make them explore also those young girls that you could be whatever you want. You can be a doctor, you could be a model, which I am, and you can also be an important leader in mental health.
Awesome.
No, that's fantastic. And the same question to yourself, please.
So currently I'm a senior at the University of South Florida. I'm currently double majoring in accounting and finance. Right now I'm definitely not as involved as Miss Florida is, but I'm just an accounting intern at a small firm.
I
Cool.
wouldn't say just. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
My degree's in accounting,
Oh, that's
but
awesome.
like 100 years
Okay,
ago. That was like 100 years ago, but yeah.
I can do long division. That's
go.
about as far as I go.
Single digits.
Like single digits. You get into 2 digits, I'm lost. No, that's not just, man. That's a lot, man. That's
But what
takes
you
a
guys
lot.
came down here and did today was fantastic. right?
Yeah,
I mean,
and the fact that
a lot of people.
many families got helped by that too. That's amazing. Beaver Shriver, and I'm sure it was Beaver there. Beaver was there, right? Yeah, so he's incredible as far as his reach in this town is amazing, and he's always up for anything that helps anybody else.
Yep.
And so I'm so glad you guys worked with him to go ahead and do that. I'm sorry. yeah.
and I'm glad you ran into them. I'm glad you had to go
I'm
park
glad
your
I forgot
car
my coffee there.
and get
yeah.
your coffee. Yeah,
I
that's still waiting for you.
I want to do a big shout out for Miss Juliana Clare. This was just a couple of hours, but she had been working doing this like for 2 months. She contacted me 2 months ago. Like this has been like a whole project doing this today, and I'm just so grateful. She's also a former contestant for Miss America, and I want to show like the world today that pageant girls are strong women, are professional women, and are women that can accomplish and be leaders nowadays.
Yeah, and I think you all. Yeah,
That was perfect. Perfectly said.
and my comment is I think all of you have accomplished that
Yeah,
right now
and
in
then
this
some.
conversation.
Yes.
I mean, it's very obvious that you guys are focused, driven, and I mean, obviously beautiful, but at the same time, got your stuff together. Like, so I want to thank you so much for taking
Thank
the
you,
time,
guys.
because I just walked up like you had no idea who I was.
Right.
I'm like, excuse me, I know you got a whole bunch going on here, but could you do a whole bunch more? And they're like, yeah. I mean, if after 1 o'clock, we'd be glad to do that. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you
here.
so
nice
much for
meeting
coming.
you all, and we'll be in touch. We'll do
Yeah,
some
please,
stuff together.
Guys, keep in touch.
Follow
Yes.
our journey, Miss Earth USA,
And
please.
we will follow that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And if you don't mind, if you could please repeat the
One more
the following.
time, how they can follow
how
it
would one
and
follow
see it
all of you?
live.
Yes, of course. So you can follow our Instagram accounts at Miss Florida Earth and at Miss All Earth. And also, you can follow at Miss Earth USA to watch us compete this December 27 until December 31st.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
All right. Thank
All
you
right,
so
thank you,
much,
guys.
for coming on. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure having you guys on.
That was fun.
And apparently your daughter thinks that the camera's okay because she's chilling. But if she didn't think so, she'd be adjusting, and I appreciate that.
She was grabbing that.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
She's so cute.
Thank you guys so much for coming on.
All right. Bye.
Take care, guys.
There you go.
See? That's what happens when you put yourself out and you
Right.
just go get some coffee and you don't know what you're doing.
Exactly.
And all of a sudden you run into somebody.
Very good.
And
Very
this-
cool.
Again, downtown Sarasota, man. This is where things happen.
You know what? I don't know. I just think that if I was walking down the street and I saw something going on, I would like stop
Yeah.
and listen.
You
and
would have
try
done
to
the
pay
exact same
attention,
thing.
like 3 deep. No, but I'm surprised that more people don't come over here and like
But
check out what's going on.
Yeah.
What are these idiots doing? Right?
Wow. Okay.
No,
No.
what
I
are
know.
these
I
guys doing?
understand.
You know, and you see us interviewing Miss.
Well, you know what?
Florida and all that.
It's going to go online.
Yeah, I know, it'd be
And
great.
it's going to be promoted, and then
Yep.
people are going to be able to see it.
No,
they want to see it.
It was very
you know?
good.
But that was
Great
really,
addition
that was a lot of fun
to the day. Yes.
So, based on that, we're looking at we're pushing it a bit longer than we normally do.
Oh no, well
So,
worth it.
Well worth it. So glad we ran into them. I'm going to go back over to the Rise and get my coffee that I didn't get that I paid for
All right.
earlier today.
And
It's
I'll
gonna be
clean
very
things up
cold.
here because you know that's how I roll. I'll clean all this up.
Dude, are you serious?
No,
No, you don't. No,
no, I'm just kidding.
No,
No.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
No, because
No,
you're
dude,
always
I'm just
setting
kidding.
up. I said I'll help break this down while you're getting
Dude,
your
if you-
coffee.
Dude, if you could, that'd be amazing. Just
Yeah.
just
I'll get most of it.
okay. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Right.
All right,
Make good
Scott.
choices. I'll see you tonight downtown.
Yeah, we'll go for a jog and then we'll get some apple juice and stuff like that. But yeah, everybody out there, make good choices. Have fun here downtown Sarasota. There's a lot to do, a lot of places to go and see and eat. And if you have any desire to go and check out more of those places, please just join up to I Love Downtown Sarasota Facebook group. It's not a page, it's a group, and a lot of information up on there. So, Scott, have a great evening.
Yeah, great weekend.
Have a great weekend too.
Going on. Have fun.
Stay classy and make good choices.
Ciao.
And why are you so sweaty?
Watching cops.
Watching cops. That's right. All right. Take care.
All right, bye.